Hey guys, today we're talking about filter media replacement, and for that we've got a selection lined up here of some of the more common media on top of our F90, our new little polydarium project here. You know, there's more than one answer to that question depending on the actual size of tank you have your filter set up on, the actual filter you're using, the media, how many fish you have in it. These variables all impact how often filter media has to be replaced. But in general, we're going to go through some of the key media and give you some insight as to when you should replace them. Now, when it comes to biomedia, we have a couple types right here, biofoam and of course biomax. These filter media obviously are responsible for biological filtration in your tank. They provide ideal surfaces for nitrifying bacteria to grow on. Now, to help the media perform best, it's best to change only a part, for example, of biomax. After 6 months, change about half of it, wait a couple of weeks, replace the other half. In general, that rule applies to all filter media. You don't want to be replacing everything all at one time. You need to stagger filter media changes. Very important. Biofoam, about that period too. Every 6 months, replace the foam pad. You'll have another biomedia likely to back it up in any case. Put in a new one. You can rinse and reuse foam, but usually after about 6 months or so, it is time to replace it to get the best performance out of it. Now, when it comes to chemical media, these are very common, carbon and ammonia remover from Fluval. It's generally a 1 month period. Now, when it comes to carbon, you can almost think of that as a paper towel. You've got something to clean up. Could be an odor, could be discoloration. You might have treated, there might be remnant medication in your tank. You put the carbon in there to clarify your water and remove what you don't want. Well, after it's done its job, replace it, put fresh carbon in there, and then go about replacing it every month. When it comes to ammonia remover, that's obviously related to ammonia. You know, use your ammonia test kit. If you see that the water level or the ammonia level stays high, it's time to replenish your ammonia again. So go by the result that your test kit gives you when it comes to ammonia remover, and it's generally a monthly replacement. Now, when it comes to something like a fine filter media pad, like the Fluval polishing pad, that could be anywhere from a month to 3 months, depends on what it is in your water you want to remove. And don't forget, with a very fine media, it's going to plug up usually pretty quickly, and when it does, it's actually going to slow your filter down. It's going to start to impede or add resistance to the water flow through your filter. So it's important that you monitor that, change a fine filter media more often, and keep an eye on that. And then of course we've got our Fluval vertical mechanical filtration pad, as you would find in an 06 series Fluval. Foam like that, of course, can be rinsed and reused a number of times, but to maintain maximum efficiency, make sure that you replace it at least every 6 months. That way you're going to get the full benefit of its mechanical filtration abilities, because if you allow it to plug up or not be quite as effective, you may not get the same nice water distribution through your filter as you did originally. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, please make sure to hit us up at fluvalaquatics.com.